I am back in my own vehicle again. Slightly higher view of me. I like that better. Happy Monday morning. It is the 8th. It is starting the second week of Orilium. And I didn't vlog, I don't think, much, if at all, on the weekend. I think I vlogged the start of my video, and that was it. But I'm about to go into work on this Monday. And here's where I'm at, okay? I just got done reading the Dark Jewels trilogy, the newest one that's out. I think it's going to be a longer series. I think there's going to be more books in the series from that point on. Dark Jewels is one of my favorite series of all time. All time, okay? So it's not a slump. But all I want to read is Dark Jewels. Black Jewels. I always get it mixed up. I think it's Black Jewels. But I want to go back and read Daughter of the Blood. The thing is, though, is that I know me. And I know these books. And if I go back and read Daughter of the Blood, obviously then I have to read book 2 in the trilogy, and then book 3. And if you're going to read book 3, you might as well read The Invisible Ring, because it plays so heavily in the finale and how the storyline goes. And also, it was the first Anne Bishop book I ever read, so what's reading it again? And then, because Invisible Ring is not the best one in the series, it's not. I will have to not stop there. And then there's the Shalador duology. That one is so good, and I love Cassidy so much, and it's... that one is a good duology. And then it's right there. There's only one more full-length novel before the last 3 books, and it's Tangled Webs. Let's read about the Spooky House. I mean, and then there's only 2 books left in that series, and they're all short stories, so why not read them too? And that is the trap that I fall into every time I pick up an Anne Bishop book, and I forget about that trap every time I do it. Do I just start Daughter of the Blood because it's what I want to read and get reading done and get sucked further into that world? Or do I break out my restoration book? The book to break a slump. But this isn't a slump. It's an I want to read a very specific thing. It's a very hard decision. I know what I should do, but it's not what I want to do. And I'm a woman with unmedicated ADHD. I want to do what I want to do, not what I should do. So that's where I'm at this morning. So if you see that I started and read Daughter of the Blood and then found some way to get it into like a dragon writing license or something, yeah, I did. I don't like that I'm making this decision, but can I contain it to just one? I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading is what it's gonna come down to. So if that means reading Daughter of the Blood again, I'm reading Daughter of the Blood again. It is eclipse time. I think it's like 3 minutes away from being at the strongest that it can be. I can see nothing through these glasses except for the teeniest sliver of the sun. The smallest sliver. Feels like a good thing to put in a vlog, the fact that I can actually see the eclipse happening, since they happen so rarely. The last one I was able to see was 7-ish years ago, I think. Something like that. It's getting very, very small. But I see it. Safely. Happy Tuesday! Yesterday was a long day. We had the solar eclipse. I did film some footage of that. I have no idea how people were taking pictures of the sun and making it look like the sun, so I can't insert any fun, cool pictures because I didn't bother learning how to do that properly. So I compromised, okay? I compromised. I'm not reading all of the Black Jewels. I'm just reading the collection of short stories that has my absolute favorite story in it. I got this far into it yesterday. I'm gonna keep audiobooking it today. I did read Zulman from the actual physical book rather than the audiobook last night, so if I can count mixed media for anything, I have that down. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the extra stuff that's going on for this semester and see if I can make these 3 now extra books count for something. I'll figure it out. But I got a good 2/3 into Dreams Made Flesh by Anne Bishop. I love this book. It's signed. And I also have a great matching kind of coffee mug this morning. I will definitely be finishing this today. And I think that's enough to tide me over on the Black Jewel series until next month, when I can actually take time to reread it if I want to, because I'm not participating in a readathon next month. ADHD brain. But yeah, so I will finish this today, and then, honestly, I think I'm going to start The Daughters of Izdahar. I think that's what I'm going to do later today. Still got a few hours left of this audiobook, but I've also got a full work day today, and then I also have to film a non-vloggy part for the vlog video that goes up tomorrow, edit it, and then post it, because I have not done that yet. I haven't. But that's the ADHD procrastination. I will, at the very least, I will see you tomorrow, but probably I will vlog something when I'm filming and editing later today, because it is kind of part of the readathon content. Yeah. Happy baby. Happy baby. Yeah. You are so good. You are so good. You are so good. You are so good. Nice freedom. Okay. Here you go. Today is it? 10. Day 10. Alright. Today I'm starting Today I am starting The Daughters of Izdahar. I'm starting it today. I don't know if I'll finish it. Didn't see how long the book was. But Daughters of Izdahar, I am starting it today. I'll probably read The Blood Heir next. Not The Blood Heir, it's just Blood Heir, by Elena Andrews next. Because those are the ones that pop into my mind as ones that I remember being on the list, so they're the ones that I'm going to do. I have to decide for my astrology book if I want to just check out the Kindle version from the library and read it on my Kindle, or if I want to buy the audiobook and listen to it. So I'm waiting a little bit to make that decision. I also have Everland by Wendy Spinelli at home. I've got the physical book for that one. I'm going to be reading the physical book. I will probably read it in a day. I just have to pick a day to actually sit down and read it. Or a couple hours across a few days, one or the other. But today is The Daughters of Izdahar. That is what I am reading today. I will start it. I promise. Rain. So I'm done with the work day. I'm about to go home. Wait a little bit of time, probably eat something. And then I get to go to the book signing. And I love that I get to go to the book signing. But I'm about 70% through The Daughters of Izdahar, and I might finish the book tonight, I might not. I'll finish it tomorrow because I listened to it at almost 2 times speed and I've got about 4 hours left. So realistically, it'll only take me a couple hours and some change to finish the book. So, you know, I might finish it tonight. If I don't, I will finish it tomorrow morning. And then I gotta decide what I'm gonna read after that. I'm not sure what it is gonna be. On to book signing footage for you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So get us started. Tell us a little bit about what this book is.
So this is a young adult thriller, and like the other ones that I've written, it has a little bit of magic and a little bit of a paranormal thread that runs through it. It's not fantasy or anything like that, but it does have a little bit of a hint of that to it. It's set in Florida, in the freshwater springs that we have in Central Florida. The girl's a free diver, so she likes to dive in the springs. And there is a cold case mystery in the town that she is trying to solve. So it starts out with an old murder at the heart of it.
So we just got back from the Jenny Meyer Sane book signing event. I vlogged a smidgen there. It's not one of the ones where I did a whole vlog on the entire thing. You have something to say? Do you have something to say? Do you not want to look directly at the light? Why? Hi, pretty boy. Oh my goodness. So, mini book haul. Secrets So Deep. This one, I believe, she said takes place in, like, Connecticut. 12 years ago, Avril's mother drowned at Whisper Cove Theater, just off the rocky Connecticut coastline. It was ruled an accident, but Avril's never been totally convinced. Local legend claims that the woman in the waves, ghosts from old whaling stories, called her mother into the ocean with their whispering. Because, as they say at Whisper Cove, what the sea wants, the sea will have. So, it's Secrets So Deep. And then her newest book out is One Last Breath. This book came with this nice, lovely, it even has like the feel of newspaper kind of paper. This one says, Murder at the Springs. No suspects in double slaying at Hidden Glen. Local and state authorities are investigating the double murder of Mount Orange teens Bailey Alderson and Celeste Woodward at Hidden Glen Springs sometime late on Friday night, June 9th. The pair were camped out in the clearing behind Elijah's well when an unknown assailant sliced through their tent wall, violently attacking and killing Woodward as she slept. It's very cute, kind of like a little add-on. And now I have 3 signed books by Jenny Meyer Sane. I have not read these 2 books. They are definitely going pretty high on my TBR because I really did enjoy Dark and Shallow Lies quite a bit. I also learned that book 4 just got finished and it's going to take place in the Ozark Mountains. This one Connecticut, this one was in Florida. Dark and Shallow Lies took place in a made-up town off the coast of Louisiana. And yeah, I like the Ozark Mountains. I've been there quite a few times because that is where my grandparents lived. And then she's working on book 5. She's got an idea for the location for the next one, and it's gonna be in Oklahoma. And I would love to have like a paranormal kind of speculative mystery thriller set in Oklahoma. So now I have these books and I have to read them, but probably not for Orilium. It is Thursday the 11th and I didn't read any more of my book yesterday. None of it. I did have a really good time at the book signing, and I'm considering rearranging my bookshelves so that all the signed books are together. The problem with that is that there's a couple of series where I only have like 1 to 3 books in the series signed. So, but those are series that I really like. I don't know. I'm thinking about rearranging my bookshelves. I don't know. I just did, but my shelves don't look the same that they did before because earlier in the year I had a 50 book unhaul. And after that 50 book unhaul, figuring out the books that I was getting rid of, I rearranged my bookshelves. I just got rid of 12 more and bought 2 more. But like, I'm reading my physical TBR a little bit at least each month, and it's kind of changing what books are on my shelves. I don't know. I think it's going to be a project this year to just kind of overhaul my whole bookcase. Something I'm going to be working on the whole year. It's just what I'm thinking about at the moment, but I have new books, and I've got a little over 2 hours left at my current speed for this audiobook. So I will finish The Daughters of Izdahar today, and I'm undecided if I want to start another book that's on my TBR for today or just kind of leave it at that because it is Thursday. I could take tomorrow off. I will be starting The Sunlit Man on Saturday or Sunday, whichever day my husband and I end up going on our weekly hike. We're going to listen to The Sunlit Man by Brandon Sanderson, and I'll get to play that bingo, which I'm actually kind of excited for. That might be something I do more often throughout the year, is just create a book bingo for a book a month or something. I don't know. Sounds like fun. Depending on how busy I am this week, I might also take the time to actually like sit down and read my physical book that I put on this TBR. And it's fairly short, so I can read it in a day or two. And then I have to make a decision for my astronomy book and to the book club book. And other than Blood Air, I know I'm forgetting one of the books that I put on my list. Like, it's completely not even coming to mind. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with that one, too. I'm going to read it, but when is what I need to figure out. It's Friday. I'm at work. I don't feel super great today. So, I think I'm going to stick to YouTube videos today. Listen to some true crime stuff. And not read anything. Next book I think I'm going to do is The Blood Air by Alana Andrews. I'll probably start that on Monday. I have a ridiculously busy work week next week, so I'll get a lot of audiobook reading done, which makes me lean towards buying the audiobook for my astronomy class versus reading it as a physical book. So that's probably what I'll do, and I will start The Sunlit Man tomorrow, probably, if it doesn't rain out our hike. It's looking awfully cloudy at the moment, but we'll see how that goes. Start Sunlit Man tomorrow. I might, if I have free time this weekend, sit down and read Everland by Wendy Spinelli, and if I do, I will vlog that as part of this vlog, but at the moment, I just don't know. Outdoors! Hey, you.
Hey.
So, we are hiking together. We'll be out here for a few hours, and we're gonna start The Sunlit Man in all of the sunshine. And green is finally green out here. It's not green when we were out here, what was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We skipped last week. So it all just sprung up. I didn't realize she would stop, or he would stop when I was walking. Yeah. In the most roundabout way, we made it to the top. Am I as red as I look?
No.
No? I look very pink to me, but there's the top of the mountain hill. Because Oklahoma doesn't have any mountains, but
We're close on some things.
we're not close to a mountain.
Not even close to mountains sometimes, like Mount Scott.
Our tallest hill is still 3 feet short of being technically qualified as a mountain.
3 feet.
Yeah, I had a teacher in high school who lived by it and wanted to just haul the dirt up himself to make it meet the requirement.
Yeah, it counts. Smelling.
I'm starving. How about you?
Me too.
Well, we've made it 3 miles.
Still, I wouldn't mind going.
I mean, we're going back to the car now, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my feet are hurting enough. It's straining a bit.
But we got like another 20-30 minutes, I think,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna take
to make it back to the car.
A few more minutes here.
Go home and wash off the sweat from the heat.
Yep.
And then go get something to eat.
Greek sounded really good right now.
Yeah. So, but there's so many puppies. I love all the puppies. So many puppies. Let's
Oh, sorry.
go up and get some view. I'm gonna go up and get a view anyway. We've got a nice view of Tulsa. Whew. Anyway, I thought I'd show you the view from the top of Turkey Mountain. Make it back to the car. Listen to a little bit more of the audiobook. A little bit. Had a lot of trouble getting it started. And yeah. That's about all there is for today.
Yeah.
Oh. End of this week's vlog. I think I'll end it actually here. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give me a like down below. Feel free to comment how your Orilium is going. And yeah,
Bye.
have a wicked day.